everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a gorgeous day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. I'm currently in the middle of the New Forest on a gorgeous doggy walk this morning, of course with my doggies. We've got wild hair this morning. It is so unbelievably windy this morning. I've tried to do this intro about 10 times and keep being caught out by the wind. I'm off to London later, hence why I'm doing a slightly longer dog walk than usual. I need doggies with no energy basically for the rest of the day because I'm attending my first ever movie premiere, and I can't quite believe I'm saying that. Me, little old me, is going to be on the red carpet. I'm going with my friend Hemsworth. I'm going to continue my doggy walk and then fill you in on everything. But welcome to a brand new video. It's going to be all things lovely and autumnal, but also with a little bit of glitz and glam on a red carpet too. So I hope you enjoy. If you're new here, hi, my name is Scarlett. I would be so grateful if you were to consider subscribing and sticking around. With that in mind, let's begin the video. Now to any equestrians, this will not come as a surprise. I have been walking around for about 10 minutes and just hearing this horse whinnying non-stop. And as I say, it will come as no surprise that it's a Shetland. Look! Oh, Bridget's got the zoomies. Bridget's really got the zoomies. I'm a horse whisperer. Now, I know I haven't spoken to you guys too much about this yet. I'm going to the new Transformers movie premiere and I'm going to be in the same room as Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett Johansson. I'm also going to look like a crazy person at the very beginning of this Get Ready With Me because I'm going to do my eyes first. My dress is very Transformer vibes and it's sort of like a dark grey charcoal colour, so thinking about being brave and going for a darker eye look. I'm going to leave all of my makeup I've used in the description box. I'm not going to talk through everything because I am running late, and talking about things on top of doing things really does just eat away your time. But there's already been a slight change of plan today. My original +1, my gorgeous friend Antonia, and if you've seen my salon privé vlog from a couple of weeks ago, she was the gorgeous girlie that came there. She's one of my very active friends, and when I say very active, I mean she literally works out about 100 times a day. During one of her exercise activity hours yesterday, she was playing netball last night, fell over and dislocated her hip. Bless her heart, she phoned me at about 9 o'clock this morning and was so upset that she couldn't join me because she was so excited and she's such a fan of this type of film. That then put me into a slight blind panic because I was thinking to myself, I've already got imposter syndrome, I cannot turn up alone. So my first thought was my gorgeous friend Tamsin, who you've met many a time on my channel before, and I know how much of a Chris Hemsworth fan she is. So when she first answered the phone and I said, what are you doing today? And she was like, oh, I'm working, I've got lots of clients. And I immediately replied on the phone like, would you rather meet Chris Hemsworth today? I'm sure it'll come at no surprise that quite quickly the clients are moved and now Tamsin is my +1 for the day. Which then of course, bless her, she then only had an hour to find an outfit and sort her life out as well. So I think we're both running a little bit behind this morning and we'll definitely need to stop for a coffee en route. It feels so crazy doing this at midday when the event doesn't start until about 6 o'clock tonight. When in doubt, just keep blending. Now if you really want your eyes to pop, this is like my top tip. It's the Made by Mitchell blush and it's in the shade Drip Drip. A tiny amount goes a very long way. Let me zoom you in so you can see. A little liner. If you know me, you know I love this mascara. And now it's time to start looking a little less crazy. Foundation wise, I'm mixing a little bit of Lancome with a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I actually prefer this to the alternative version of this. And I'm using shade 3.5. This is the e.l.f. contour wand. I've never been a contour girly. I did actually buy the Charlotte Tilbury wand a few years ago and it's my one product of theirs I detest. So I haven't found a product that really works for me in terms of contour because I don't want to look like I have muddy lines on my face. So I saw this in Superdrug the other day and I thought, well, we'll give it a go. And I love it. It is a bit of a messy applicator, but then so is the alternative version too. So I just go in with a dot here and here and a little bit up there, and that is all I do. And just start buffing that into my skin. And it's almost as if it was never there. It's literal magic. Then adding a little bit more of a subtle bronze. This is one of my all-time favourite products. It's the Chanel Cream Bronzer, and I would die for this. It's one of those products that is expensive, but I've had this now for 4.5 years, and I use it, I'm going to say at least 4 days a week. It is the most natural, subtle bronze with almost like a bit of a velvet / satin finish. So it's not too close to the matte side, it's not too close to the glowy side. It sits perfectly in the middle and just gives the most healthy looking bronzed skin ever. Toasted Teddy Road Pocket Blush for my cream blush. I love this product. Adding a little bit of Dolce Vita from the NARS Afterglow blushes on the top. These two together, the perfect autumn blush combo. And now it's time for concealer, and the reason that I leave it until the last moment is so that I get a beautiful blend between my concealer and my blush, and so that nothing looks too blocky on my face. So I love this one. It's the Born This Way from Too Faced, and I just pop a little bit in the inner corners of my eyes, a teeny bit up here just to tidy up any eyeshadow, and I always just like to pop a little bit around my nose because I have like little red areas there, and a damp beauty blender to blend out. Also, the longer that you leave your concealer sitting for, obviously not for hours and or like a long stage of minutes, but the more coverage you'll end up getting out of it as well. Now, I'm not necessarily a baker, but however I do put setting powder in one particular place, and it is literally just in there. I feel like if I go up here when I'm smiling a lot, at the moment obviously at 26, I haven't got crow's feet that are there permanently, but because I am super smiley and because I smile a lot, I find if I do set up here, that when I do smile, the powder that is set in there does set in those lines, which obviously aren't there when I have my resting bitch face going on, but it almost makes me look a lot older than what I am, so I just powder here. Immediately get a fluffy brush and just dust away, like so. And then I just set all of my cream products with powder products, but only on days when I need my makeup to last for like the next 12 hours. It needs to last, so I use an Hourglass bronzer and also an Hourglass blush. Setting, of course, for Charlotte Tilbury. And now I'm going to do my eyebrows, but off camera because I need to get a move on. Final touches to my eye with Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is the best pencil liner ever. I also never go into my waterline because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller, whereas if I just go underneath that line, I feel like it really accentuates the eyes. Anyway, time for my lip combo of the day that I need to decide on. Not the biggest fan of actually putting this on my face because it does smell like hairspray, but this has 36 hours supposedly of makeup hold. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, so on days when I do need my makeup to just stick to my face, I use this and it is really good. She does the job well. Now I need to do my hair, but I'm gonna do that off camera because I am in a rush. Yes, you would be right in thinking that I'm naked from here down. I've got very hot and I need to be very quick now in getting ready, but my hair is as good as it's gonna get today. Tamsin is on her way. I still haven't even tried my dress on, so I'm gonna quickly try it on and then pair some shoes with it if I can, and then get into some comfies to drive up to London. We've got about a 2.5–3 hour drive up. Need to find parking somewhere, find the place that we need to get our tickets to as well, and then make our way to the Leicester Square Cineworld. So I'm just gonna spritz my hair with some Owlette. I've not brushed it through yet. I'm going to take a comb with me. Perfume of the day, Caroline Herrera Good Girl. I love this. I've had this for years and it's just such a lovely scent when you want to smell. It's super special, but also not be too offensive to anybody as well. Obviously I'm going to be in the car for a very long time with Tamsin, and if I go with my usual vanilla scent, some people don't like vanilla. This is an all-time crowd pleaser. Anyway guys, I will see you when we're on our way because I need to get my bumming gear.
OMG.
Well everybody, we're in the car. Tamsin is painting her nails. She's here. Bless Tamsin. I feel so sorry for Tamsin.
My face is half done.
She literally had about an hour's notice this morning of me phoning her saying, Tam, you've got to come with me. And she was like, I have clients. And I was like, but do you want to meet Chris Hemsworth or not? And she's like, yeah, fair enough. I'll sign work off.
And luckily, hopefully none of my clients watch your channel. No, they won't mind.
They'll understand.
Yeah. I said to them, I was like, do you mind if we can do tomorrow instead of today? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. Scarlett, you must keep reminding me. I have to be very demure.
Very mindful.
Very mindful, very cutesy. And very considerate.
Very considerate, yeah.
This is very hard for me.
I'm so excited. Also Tamsin's obviously one of my besties anyway, but one of my best friends on the camera as well. So I know that I can trust the fact I'm going to come out with an Instagram post tomorrow morning.
100%.
And vice versa.
I mean,
yeah, bless Tamsin anyway this morning.
She's saying what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, she's painting her nails on her lap as we go. Bless her. I felt really sorry for Antonia because she really is a Transformers fan, and also as well, just to point out as well, Tam and I have never seen a Transformers film before. No. We like Marvel though, so I think we'll obviously really enjoy it, but Antonia is like die-hard, has seen every single one a million times. Like, she grew up with the Transformers, so she was really excited, and bless her was like basically crying on the phone this morning that she couldn't come. And then flip side of that was Tamsin thinking, thank God I waxed yesterday, but
literally
I've not paid tan, I've not got nail varnish on, I don't know what I'm going to wear, I've not washed my hair, I've not done this.
I take a good half a week to prepare for a special outing.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Otherwise I'm like a cave woman.
I love it. We're horse girls.
Yeah.
We're on time as well, which is beyond for me, well, and beyond for you really as well. We're both just as late as each other. We didn't actually start getting ready until 12:15 and it's 1:30 and we're on our way, so I feel like I've done quite well. And I managed to film a TikTok as well, which is... I know, I can't believe it. Just to get ready with me, and then I got unready to get in the car.
Get ready with me now.
I don't know if I told you, Tam, this morning I was making my bed and I had a full glass of orange squash by my bed. And I've got this thing here. I've got this thing at the moment where near enough every day I'm doing something ridiculously clumsy, but ridiculously clumsy. At Salon Premieer the other day, I dropped my iced coffee in a white dress, top to bottom. I did pyjama bottoms on, and they went just under my foot slightly, and I was walking into bed and skidded the whole way along the bed. Like, when does that ever happen?
But you didn't fall?
Didn't fall, but you know, like, nearly dislocate your whole leg.
Yeah, and like, you know, life flashes before your eyes.
It would probably have been less painful to have fallen. So did that, and then, what else did I do the other day as well? Oh, then I had a cup of tea, went to put it on the coffee table, slipped, and the whole tea just like flew across the room. So this morning, I feel like it might be like a vitamin deficiency or something. I've got worse.
Slightly panicking then for doing something on the red carpet?
Maybe it's like an anxiety thing?
I'm not clumsy, but I'm panicking that I'm going to do something on the red carpet.
I had the fear as well at Poppy's wedding, watching Poppy go down the aisle, thinking, how would I ever do that without falling as well? Like a new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
So anyway, this morning I'm making my bed, and with a full glass, like a litres worth of glass of orange squash, and as I flick the duvet cover over, so not only have I had to wash my sheets, I also had to wash my duvet today.
Oh no!
And the floor.
God, not what you want today.
No, I don't know what I'm
But your makeup looks flawless.
Oh really?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thank you so much.
I need you to do like, maybe you could do it as a YouTube. Could do my makeup one day and do my foundation, because I don't know. I used to be able to do it.
You're amazing at makeup.
I'm good when I've done the eyes. My eyes are good, but there's something going on with my foundation since I've hit 30 plus 31. But there's 31-year-old lines on my face, and now foundation is like not my friend. No, it just looks like you're trying to put glitter on a turd.
Welcome to my wholesome channel.
Sorry. I promise I will be on my best behaviour, and there'll be no talk of turds later on when you're a little clammed up, okay? You see that I have no eyes. Ready for eyes. Boom! Eyes!
Oh, we've only got an hour left to go now.
Yeah, still got the hair in.
Beautiful girl. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous.
Thank you. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Hi gorgeous people. Tamsin's just nipped to the coffee shop on the corner, and it is now time to get ready. Cannot wait to show you my dress. I've got some pretty extra earrings which I'm going to put in, and then if I try my dress on and don't like it, then I can take them out again. Now for me, I'm very much a gold jewellery person, but my dress is a very dark grey / charcoal colour with sort of bits of silver-ish going through it, so it's had to be a silver / obviously, as we can see, black jewellery day, and I managed to find some of my old silver jewellery from when I was about 15, and it was only cool to wear silver whether it suited you or not, so I do have some silver bits and pieces that I'm going to be wearing today basically. I've not got a clutch bag with me because I should imagine it's going to be cold later on in the evening, and I thought to myself, well, I'm probably going to want a jumper, and also more than likely going to want flat shoes as well, so I'm taking my Speedy, and for all of the photos and things I'll just leave it out of the way, purely because here comes Tamsin, purely because the older I'm getting, the more I'm aware that like comfort is key, so I'd rather have flats with me and a jumper. And here's Tammy, what have you got?
Chicken wrap, my dear.
Oh, this girl, BTS of the glamorous day.
Yeah.
Garlicky wrap.
And getting
Actually, it's just walking through London as you do. Like this. Ticket to our so excited.
4 feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway. Out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine.
Good morning, everybody. We are excusing the state of me this morning. I got into bed at about 1:30 this morning. I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I've had a nice slow morning. Oh my god. It was honestly up there with one of my life highlights. The film was amazing. I kind of had like imposter syndrome driving up a little bit. And it's so weird, but the second my foot, this is going to sound really diva-ish, it was so weird, the second my foot touched the red carpet, I was like, I was born to be here. And I owned it and I had the best time ever and it was amazing. And this morning, reality hits. I've got a cake to make this morning. I've got a cake to attempt to make this morning. Organising a surprise birthday for someone tomorrow. There's about 20-ish of us, I think. And I'm attempting to replicate a Prosecco bottle of a birthday cake. But with all good intention, it is time to start baking. We're excusing the state of fresh-faced, tired me today. I have just finished baking the cake. It has taken me all day. It was so difficult. Like, everything was okay up until the point of I've never worked with fondant before, and I've also never worked with like sticky, like edible paper stuff, basically like what the logo was. It was so difficult. I was trying to pull it off of the backing to obviously then stick it to the cake, and every time I lifted a corner it ripped in the middle, but I've managed to patch it up about as well as what I can, and I can see why cake bakers charge so much money to bake like actual occasion cakes and things, like proper birthday cakes and really really fancy ones. Because if ever I've looked into it in the past and they're sort of around like the £40 to £50 mark, I'm thinking, my goodness, for a cake, that's crazy. I've probably spent, I mean, it sounds absolutely ridiculous, I think that cake has cost me in total about £70. And it looks like that. Because the logo itself was £30 including postage. It would have been, I think, around the 20-ish mark, but I had to spend £10 on next day delivery because I just needed to make sure that it arrived. I then spent £22 on a really big cake tin, which yes, I'll get more use out of that in the future, and that's not like a single use thing. Cake box that I'm transferring it in tomorrow. And so if I'm calculating right, bearing in mind I'm tired, we're already at about £60, and that's before any of the ingredients. There's 2 things of butter, 10 eggs, fondant, which I think was about £6 for the 2 rolls of fondant. So maybe even over £70 for this cake. It does taste amazing. I've been like chomping on the edges all day long. But anyway, I'm going to be signing off of this video because I feel like yesterday there was a lot of content and I don't want you guys to be super bored of seeing me this week. Tomorrow is party day. I'm very excited. I'm going to be spending blowing up balloons, which is very different. I'm currently off to the gym to do a body pump workout. I'm feeling a bit lightheaded and just a bit headachy, so I probably shouldn't be exercising, but I haven't worked out all week and I kind of just fancy doing something before a day of food and drinking and cake tomorrow. So I'm going to go and just do a little something. It's 45 minutes, it's in and it's done, and then I'm going to come home, have a nice dinner, a bath and a really nice early night before tomorrow. So I hope you guys loved this video. I hope you loved coming along yesterday as well, and I'm sorry there wasn't more content doing other bits and pieces. I just wasn't expecting the cake to take as long as what it did today. Literally, I think the first sponge went in at 10 o'clock in the morning and it's now 5:30 in the evening. It has literally taken me all day long. But anyway, I hope you guys had a gorgeous weekend. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I hope to see you next Sunday at 5:30. Bye!